your girl Camille B. We're going to jump into it. How can managers, with the support of their HR professionals, address workplace conflicts and poor performance? So the first thing you want to do is you want to identify the reason behind the conflict and the poor performance. So we can't solve any problems if we don't understand what's causing it, what's the root of that problem. And so because of that, we should start by first identifying what's causing the employees to not get along or to underperform. Workplace conflicts, they're inevitable. They are going to happen. And as a leader, you need to be aware of that. So in the same way, workers will go through less productive phases and also struggle with work. So there are going to be times when people underperform. In both cases, your response as a manager is crucial. So instead of avoiding what's going on, reach out to your employees. Have a conversation with them so that you can better understand what's going on, right? See if they're stressed out. We are in the middle of COVID. Also, if they're having problems at home or if they just can't get along with a particular coworker. You want to enter that discussion with an open mind. You want to listen to all parties involved and show empathy as well as sympathy if needed. And the most significant element in conflict resolution is to not take sides. So you don't want to show any favoritism. 2, you want to brainstorm solutions together. As a leader, you may often struggle with the pressure of having to problem solve, right? Because you're a leader. Although it's your role to help your employees, you have to do that. You can't do it if they aren't willing to put in the effort. So you need to work with your employees to come up with solutions. Invite them to give their opinion, right? Everyone should get the same opportunity to express their views and their concerns. Use their insights to identify an approach that would work for everyone involved. So I'm going to give you an example. If you have 2 employees that they don't see eye to eye, right? They just cannot get along. I just can't stand you. You just can't stand me. Maybe if there's an opportunity, maybe we can switch them and they can work with other people if that's something that is possible. That's just something to consider. Now, on the other hand, you may have an employee who's struggling with their daily tasks. Maybe this because there's some issues at home. So can we change their work schedule? Is there some different tasks they can switch out with someone else? Do they need to take a little leave, right? That's something that we may need to consider. But get with your HR professional to think about that as well. 3, ensure accountability of all parties, right? So everyone should get the same treatment. No one should be safe from consequences. So let's say there's an issue and one of the issues with your employee involves a leader. If they are involved in this conflict, they need to be accountable too. And if you have a high-performing employee who's undermining their coworkers, their colleagues, you need to hold them accountable. Don't let them get away with all of this because they're a rock star employee. That's not okay, and that's not the way to show respect to the other employees or to build trust. 4, provide regular feedback. I'm going to say it again. Provide regular feedback. It is essential to prevent poor performance and workplace conflicts. You want to cultivate continuous communication with your employees, especially those who are underperforming, so that can help them to improve. Acknowledge their accomplishments, as that could really boost their motivation. So if an employee's behavior and treatment of coworker cross the limit, or they're crossing those lines and they're breaking companies' policies, then we need to act on it. Don't sit on your laurels, act on it. We don't want things to escalate if it does not have to. 5, I want you to organize conflict. Well, not so much you, but HR. Get with your HR professional so we can organize conflict management training. It's not just for managers. Employees should also participate in these sessions that teach them how to solve personality conflicts, workplace arguments, and any internal changes in the company. This coaching and training can really help develop efficient communication skills so that they're able to handle challenges that they may have with their coworkers, even their customers that they deal with, right? And even with some managers, because it happens. And finally, they can learn how to disagree without stressing us all out. So we know workplace conflicts are a part of a work environment. There is no way that we can get away from this because people come from different backgrounds and they often have different personalities, different viewpoints. So because of that, it's critical to react quickly and find a solution together while ensuring that everyone is held accountable for their behavior. Prompt feedback and support is also necessary when you have a poor, underperforming employee, because this helps to identify the reasons as to why there may be some performance issues. You also want to understand what causes employees to react the way that they do or why they struggle with their assignments. Otherwise, your response might only be a temporary solution. And we don't want to deal with temporary solutions. We want to get to the root of the problem. So that is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by and check out my video. Like it if you liked it. Leave a comment if you choose. But don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, it's Camille B. Have a great one. Ciao.